Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I am, let me take this out because it will probably reflect, which won't be nice. Right, so I tidied round my art room this weekend. I don't know why I did it in the heat. I really don't. I think I must have lost a stone of weight in water. But I wasn't happy with it. I wanted it more cozy. So, and my desk was actually in the middle of my craft space, which you can probably see if you go onto my Instagram and have a look at my craft studio pictures. But I wanted it against the wall. Plus, it wasn't near a plug socket or anything. So I had all my wires were sort of like going behind me, and yeah, now where my desk is, I have my plug socket and my USB ports and everything. They're all on, they're just over here on the side of the wall. So yeah, but as I was sorting round my craft space, found so many paper pads from when I used to do scrapbooking many moons ago, and I just sort of stacked them all up, put them to the side, and didn't really do anything. So these are some of the paper pads that took my fancy today. So I'm going to make some ephemera from these paper pads because it seems such a shame that they should go to waste, and I don't want them to go to waste. So I mean, you know, this is the I don't know how old this paper set is. I honestly couldn't tell you. I know it's fairly old, but at the time, oh, this was my favourite. The papers in this paperama is Madame Parad's, is just, I mean, oh, I think, yeah, you do. You get 2 of each, and it is just, look, oh, it's, I can't flick paper, so you'll have to bear with me. But it is literally just such beautiful vintage, I mean, look at that, vintage paper. Then I have a few first edition paper pads, which are from the range. And there's, I mean, this isn't that old. This is a couple of years old, I believe. This, I believe, is also another one I got from the range. Grace Taylor. This is a huge one. And this isn't cardstock. This is actual paper. So it's not very thick at all. It's very, but there is still some really lovely pieces in here. Then again, another first edition from the range. I mean, look. Now this, I think, I don't even know if there will be a date on it, because this, oh, back in the day, you're probably going to get a lot of that. Back in the day, die cuts with a view, you really struggled to get the really good ones over here. So when I found this, that was it. That was it. I had to get it. Then I have, I think these might have been from the range as well. I bought 2 of these because, well, they're very nice. So firstly, just want to show you a little quick trick. You can do this with paper clips as well, but hair grips, bobby pins. Have a whole jar of them. They're quite cheap. You get them from the dollar store or the pound shop. Have another all the way round tone. There's that one. And yeah, let's try this one. There's my bigger platform there is. Let's do this over here. Perfect. Oh, excuse me. Right, so now let's put it back on that because it's supposed to be raining today, but it's not. It's still hot. I can't stand it. I'm looking forward to the rain. Cut that, and then we want one the same size. Two stamps. And another one. Right, just move those over there, the edges. Firstly, what I want to show you I've done is I've bent, I'll show you. So if you get yourself a bobby pin and then some tweezers or pliers or something, and just get that bit, open it up and just bend it back so it's flat. You don't want it sticking up. You want it as flat as you can make it. So firstly, I am going to grab some washi tape. Any old washi tape will do. Oh, of course, I pick the one that you've got to search for the end because it's all ripped. Stick it down, rip a bit off. Do the same to the bottom. That's it. Slide it down. Doesn't matter that it's not in the middle. Get yourself some more tape. Open it up again. And then line it up. Stick down. And then you should have yourself a little slidey grip. So it is a bit fiddly, but it is worth it. I do like it. So that's one. Ink up. What have we got? So one, 3. Right, so turn this over. Don't worry about it hanging over at the minute, you can trim it. Hold them down for a minute, get your scissors, trim the little bits off. Glue on the top. I'm sorry. I absolutely love this stamp, but it goes even better with that one. Right, so stick that over the top. Hold it down. So as you can see, it's a little bit thicker. And then we have another, just clip on the side, like that. Once it's dry, perfect. And that's not without paper clips or bobby pins or anything, just a couple of bits of your scrap paper that you have left over, stacked together. And there you go. So there's that one. So now and they're 12 by 12, so I'm not going to be able to fit them in my little mini crafter. I can't be bothered to get up and get. Right, let's make sure we go. Right. So first off, 6 by 3. So we want the angle side. So you just pull these sides out. There's a few tags there. And then with the offcuts, quick cut. There you go. And where's my little mini punch? There's that. Right, and I'm going to ink it. I'm doing it. I'm going to do it. Where's my old paper? I don't want old paper. It's a little bit too green. Antique linen. So I want to stamp, but I don't want it to be that's it. So I sort of want it to disappear into the background. Right, so number stamp. Not really bothered if the ink doesn't take it all. Let's put him down here. Perfect. Right, so I have some of my favourite stamp sets. So I have got Eccentric, Correspondence, Ticket Booth, Field Notes, Stamp Collector, and Going Somewhere. So they're what I'm absolutely loving at the minute. So I want the Field Notes right now. Right, let's see if we can get a bit more. I'm just being lazy. Honestly, I can't be bothered to get my bigger one. Right, so that's perfect. And then I want there it is. I want my favourite. Where's it gone? Ah, it's there. I also find that my stamps don't stick as well as I want them to. Now I'm going to do some in the background here as well, only on the parts you're going to see, and then do a different number. Do it down the side, I think. Perfect. This antique linen goes perfect into the background. Right, so look at that. Perfect. I'm going to go and sew. I'll be right back. There we go. All sewn with a little pocket in there. And where is it? So this could over the top or over the side, or this could over the side with this like that. And then where's the other? Right, so we use the other side, and then we need to we'll try 2 1/4. Perfect. And then we'll say, so these are 6 inches, so let's say 4 3/4 for that. Keep all your bits, don't never chuck your bits away. And then where's my chomper? Nope, wrong end. Did that wrong. Right, so and then just cut the same amount off that end. It should be exactly the same. And ink it. Right, so gonna measure it. Nope, one more prong. That's it. And now ink the side that you want to use. But it's no great shakes, inking both sides. And there you have a tag inside a tag with some little ephemera bits. And this can slide on there with that. Perfect. So there's one. Now, let's see. I want to use that one for something else. Oh, there you go. And then that's that. Where's it gone? That's over the edge. Right, that doesn't matter. I am not a straight line laying washi tape kind of girl, but yay. No, told you, look. But then that might be, I don't think that's me. Well, it obviously is me because I cut the tags. Right, that's okay. If one's wonky, we'll make them all wonky. Because then it will look straight. That's my logic. And that's what I'm sticking with. Right, so I'm not too keen on this. I'm going to have to cover it somehow. So I want 6. And then theoretically, yes, 2 3/4 by 5 3/4, and then get me a corner chomper. Let's move old Gilly out the way. Right, see, this is what happens. I can't cut straight. I should never try with scissors. Oh dear, that's well off. No. Right, so these, let's get distressing. There's that's that, and then I am going to cut through them all at the same time. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 holes, 6 pegs in the middle. Perfect. Perfect. So there's your 2 slits on the side. I'm just going to go and run some sewing along the sides. I'll be right back. So we have some very questionable sewing, which, you know, but I need to change my sewing machine. I just don't know what sewing machine to get. So if you have any recommendations for really good sewing machines that you can use with paper, please leave a comment down below, because I've had my sewing machine for 13 years now, 12 years, 13 years, and it does the job. It's brilliant when it works, and then when it doesn't work. So yeah, but there's the 2 pockets on the side and the tag at the front, and now we are going to put something on the front, but I'm going to use my deckled edge. And make it about 2, I think. I'm not sure I want it that tall, to be honest, so I think I'm going to, let's see if I can manage a straight line. Perfect. Right, so I might just go a little bit shorter, just above these lines of dots. And then a line of glue down one edge. Keep your strands. I go above the stitching. Right, so because we've got green in, I'm going to use my library green archival ink. And I think first off, it is going to be that's there, and then, well, not vintage photo, I'm going to use the antique linen again. I want, that's it, put that under there because I don't want it on the back. And that there, and put that there. Perfect. And then this one, which is my favourite, antique linen again, and I'm gonna over the top. Perfect. We go. Bend that up. And that can also be, you can slide something in there if you like, another tag, or some little bits of ephemera. So like if we take this, not that one because it's, we'll take this one, and then we'll do a light green dusting. perfect. And then so ticket in there. And then we could also do, where's the big field notes one? There it is. And where's my, there it is. Right, so I think I'm going to use vintage photo on this one. Stamp on some coffee paper. Perfect. I should be all right cutting lines with this one because there's lines to go by, so keep your fingers crossed though. I've still probably made it wonky, knowing me. Right, let's get rid of some of this and cut the edges. And there we have another tag just in there. And again, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. In fact, I'm doing all this when I could get out my little stash of I'll have to show you these. So I'll show you them quickly. My little 1-page, 12 by 12 page journals. There's a folder, and then in the top, the side, and then I also have a little mini one as well. So yeah, right. So we want. There's one. Right. So let's so there's one in the corner. Trump. This is getting blunt. So again, you cut the ends, and then you have a ticket in there as well. So if we move these, and a ticket, yep. And there you go. Nice little fold there. I might, just to be on the safe side, I think I'm just going to glue this end. Because I've got a funny feeling when it's in a journal it's all going to slip out, so I'm going to stick that in there. And put the ticket out of the top, that out of the bottom, and then there you go. I think actually I'm going to do one 4x4 and one 4x5. So let's ink them up. I use my 1.5 punch. like to have quite a big, so I'm going to the halfway mark, eyeballing it. Is that about right? Go and I'm going to just glue it first. Now you can, if you want, leave a little gap on each side and then score it, fold it over so that it opens a little bit more, but I'm going to go and sew mine, so I'm back in a minute. And there's your pocket, which is perfect. So you could I'm going to round off the corners. And where did I put those tags? Yeah, that's what I thought, I'm pretty sure. I mean, you'd have to trim them down, but now you have somewhere to supply your tags. So there's, and that's pretty much out of, and I still have some bits left over as well, but that's pretty much out of 2 pieces of 12 by 12 paper. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that, to be honest. There's that on the back. You can print something on the back of that as well, which what's on the front? So let's put collect on the back. No, we won't. Mark that. There you go. In the corner. Just like that. So that's got something on the back of it as well. And then you can also put some stamps on the front here as well. Like you could, let's use some of my, I think that's a bit dark, we'll use the lighter one. Some of my coffee dyed paper with vintage photo. I'll do it up in this corner because I like that little smudge. And then get your scissors, because I don't know where my distress has gone. Distress the corners. Around the edges. Give it a bit of a crimple. Whoops. And then lightly rub over the top. Don't put any new ink on. And then it should show all the little cracks. And that can go on the front there. That's my glue. Let's put him in the corner. And then we'll use my favourite, just over the top. Again, some more numbers on the side. Bop, 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 bop. Right. Perfect. Now for that's where this one comes in. I knew I'd find somewhere for it, but it's gonna be a bit tricky. I don't really want to use, I've lost black soot, but just lightly. Yep. And then we could also put the number so it's matching over the top. I think that's what's missing. Right, we'll stick that over the top, I think, with a there we go. And then we have our, obviously these are not for it, but and there we go. So here are the 3 items that I've made. I'm really happy with them. I'm going to look forward to putting them in my journals. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.